Hello there everyone, and welcome back to the next video for the Brickworld Chicago 2020 mock update series. It's a very exciting episode today because we get a lot of progress done on the left side of the mountain, and we start a few other things as well. So hope you guys enjoy, and without further ado, here we go. Alright guys, so there you go. This side of the mountain is mostly complete. That's the height I want to go to, and that's just generally how I was imagining this mountain in the first place. So, I think it's safe to say this side is completed. I hope you guys like it. I hope it looks good on camera. I'm really impressed with the way it looks in person, and I was worried that the mountain was not going to look the best because I was trying a few different new ways to build the mountain instead of the previous mountains that I've done. But again, I like it personally, but it's really up to you guys. Do you guys, if you enjoyed this mountain, or should I keep working on it a little bit and try to modify it more? So yeah, there's the mountain. Here's more of an up top view of the mountain, and I'll try to get in a little closer there. There you go. And the bunker is built in there. I don't know, the bunker is built in there. I don't know if I've shown that yet or not, but there's the bunker. It's kind of well hidden, which is the way I wanted it to be, kind of built into the mountain, kind of hard to see if you're a clone trooper. So yeah, there is the mountain. I hope you guys like it. I'm happy with it. If you guys have any kind of tips or anything, if you wanted me to modify some parts of it, I'm definitely open to hearing what you guys have to say about it in the comments. And then yeah, over on the left I've just got a clone trooper, and he's got like a zip line attached up there, or sorry, like his ascension cables from Clone Wars. You see him multiple times. He's got that hooked up there and he's climbing up. So yeah, that's the mountain. Next step on this side is to build what's on top. So I gotta cover the top up. Not sure what I'm going to do with that exactly yet, but that'll be the next step for this side of the mountain. Alright guys, so a few episodes back I talked about this little path that I started, so I've been working on that a little bit more. As you can see, just a lot of random 1x2s, 1x1s, and then tiles and plates, all sorts of different pieces to try to give it a unique shape. And then you can kind of see the terrain down here. That will be built up all around the left side. You can kind of see I've left some space for it. And then there's our clone trooper right there. And I'm going to continue building this, I think, for a little bit, while longer. We'll see. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it stop kind of in the middle or if I'm going to make it go all the way to the other side. So far, I think I'm just going to have it go to the middle and see how it looks. Alright guys, so the path, I've been working on the path a little bit. You can see I've extended it quite a ways out right there. And then I built some terrain around the outside to just kind of show you guys what exactly the final product would look like. So really all I'm using in there are some 1x2 plates, 1x2 tiles, 1x1 tiles, 1x1 plates, then some of those circular studs, jumpers, just a lot of random different pieces to make it kind of uneven, but it still has a nice uniformed color look to it. So I think it fits pretty well with this environment. I'm going to continue it, I think, a little bit farther down the line that way. But I wanted to update you guys on my progress so far. Alright, now we are back on the hangar side, and you can see I've been cleaning it up a little bit, adding some more figures, and obviously we have that top part that I showed in the previous episode, but this part right here is new. So this is pretty much just a giant wall for this one side. You might be wondering why it's trans light blue instead of just, gray or light gray, mostly because we have a lot of those trans blue parts from Mandalore from last year. I didn't want to use a lot of light gray and dark gray bricks that we might need in other areas of the MOC. I didn't want to just spend it building a huge wall like this. So I made it out of trans light blue glass pieces, and that can either just be like a giant window, or kind of what I was thinking is that's kind of like the ray shield area like that. It doesn't really matter too much. It's just kind of there for aesthetic reasons, I guess. Because I'm realizing now that this whole side over here with like the commando droids and the clones, that'll probably have to be open so you actually can see it when you're the public. Because when you're all the way back here, if there's a wall right here, you're not really going to be able to see the shuttle and everything unless that's made out of glass pieces too, which is an option that definitely is possible. But I think I might just leave it open because I like being able to see all the stuff that's going on in there. Obviously we'll still have a roof on top and that'll all be covered, but in terms of just this wall from that end, to these 2x4s right here. I think that might just be open. I don't know. I'll keep messing around. I've been experimenting with where the kind of roof of this hangar is going to go in accordance with where the mountain leads up. I've been doing a bunch of kind of lining things up that way, but I wanted to show you guys that I did add this kind of trans blue window glass or hangar bay ray shield type thing into the hangar just to give it a more complete look. Alright guys, so you can see here some progress has been made on this mountain on this far right side of the build. I've shown earlier that that side is pretty much done all the way up. Now I've been working on this side. You can see this side that I've shown in a few other episodes is pretty much done. Just needs some touching up top, and then you can see a bunker right there. Then I added in a nether bunker in there with a kind of little auto turret you can kind of see in there, and then I've started building up and around that auto turret and up. A problem that I have encountered that I just didn't really think about at the time was when I built that back hangar part, you can kind of see the back wall is pretty much touching the rockwork, which essentially means that I can only build up straight. It's kind of hard to get a lot of angles and slopes in there in terms of sloping up. Over there you can see how some stuff starts farther out and slopes upwards, and you get some nice angles and stuff like that. Meanwhile, over here, an unforeseen consequence of that hangar addition is the fact that that wall lines up just with the mountain right here, and I didn't start the mountain way out here. I started it up there, which left me kind of in a spot where I'm stuck to where I can only really build straight up. I'm having a hard time doing other stuff because I'm out of room with that wall right there. So I'm going to try to keep building just straight up and see what it looks like, but if not, I might have to tear this section apart, tear this road up and move the mountain out this way so I actually can get some sloped work, kind of angles going up. I don't know, I really don't want to do that because I put a lot of work into this side of the build already, and I like that bunker right there. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to continue on with what I'm doing, and then we're just going to see what happens. You guys will probably see in a little bit whether or not I end up tearing this spot apart or if I finish it up to the top. Alright, so I have started to work on another bunker. I've shown a lot of bunkers so far in the series. Some of them are built into the mountain. I wanted to add one more bunker either on top of the mountain or inside the mountain or even on the battlefield. And again, for this series, I want to take you guys kind of with me as I explore different prototypes of different designs instead of just showing you guys the final product. So here is one design. I've been looking at some bunkers from D-Day and, you know, Normandy and all the stuff around those pictures from World War II. And here's phase 1 prototype design. It's using some slope parts and then some of the macaroni parts. And it kind of has there's some curve to it, and again based on kind of like a lot of those, if you guys have seen Saving Private Ryan, those giant bunkers that are kind of on top of the hill looking down at the beach, that's kind of what this is going to look like when I'm finished with it. You can see the basic design of the macaroni pieces in that circle shape, and then I added in a lot of these slope parts. So that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I hope you like the mountain. I am happy with it overall. All that tedious work finally paid off. I'm satisfied with it. And now I just have to finish the other side of the mountain, so we got one side done. Still a lot of rock work to do, so that'll be fun. As always, leave any feedback in the description below, and stay tuned for the next couple episodes. A lot of progress is being made on the MOC. It's finally starting to come together, and I'm really, really excited about that. So hope you guys have a great day, and may the force be with you always.